like 11:40 p.m. But no, there's no buts. There's no buts. I have no good excuse. I was supposed to have so many plans for tomorrow, but everything is canceled because a hurricane decided to come. And I think I'm just wasting away now. I don't know, there's something about waking up late that kind of makes me feel super lazy. I feel like I could be more productive right now, if anything. So I'm gonna read. But yeah, it's gonna just be a bit of an all-nighter. I just don't care. I have no plans for tomorrow, so why should I care about staying up late or not staying up late? We'll see what happens, okay? Bro, oh my gosh. They might be up all night. So my best friend is going home to South America, a part of South America, this month, and she just texted me and said that her and her mom arrived at the airport just now, but their flight doesn't leave until 5:45 a.m. So I'm like, they're either gonna be up the whole time, which is insane, or they're gonna try to sleep there, which is less insane. Wait, that means I can drive over there and see them. The airport is so close to where I live. I won't do that. Oh, but I want to. That'd be so funny. Dog, I can't believe they're there. She's not even gonna believe that I'm still awake. I'm so happy that I get to text her right now. Bros, she FaceTimed me. Okay, but that gave me so much energy. Now I have more energy to read the word and maybe to journal, just whatever it is, or to just study. I don't care if I'm literally just reading and reading and reading tonight. I haven't done a lot of reading in a minute, so hopefully this will be encouraging for you to do the same. Not to stay up at midnight, but to read the Bible. Hey, I went to sleep. Yeah, I think I fell asleep before 1 p.m. I'm at 1 a.m. Clearly, I still need some more sleep. I fell asleep on my phone reading, and it was on all night. Like, the screen was on all night, so it's dead. It's a really cozy day, so I need to take advantage of it. My breakfast is rice and curry because I have leftovers and they need to get out of the fridge as soon as possible. So I'm gonna go eat that. And honestly, I kind of want some tea, but I don't know if, I don't think that'll be too much with the curry because I really want tea this morning. I don't know why. I feel like I'm wanting tea more often, maybe because fall has begun. Okay, let's go. Really, I'm right here. Hey, so I basically spent all day in my room. I took a nap and then I read a chapter of this book. Finally, me and my bestie are reading this book this year where I'm hoping for us to be done by the end of the year. We're kind of taking it slow. And I watched the With the Perrys podcast with the pastor of 2819. Honestly, like, just the story that God has told through his life and the way that he speaks about it is really inspiring and really cool. So I would encourage you to go watch that if you haven't, and just watch With the Perrys podcast if you don't know what that is, with Jackie Hill Perry and Preston Perry. They're awesome teachers and just humble and fun people of the faith to be able to look up to. So I'm literally, it's like 6:40 going on 7 p.m. Obviously, like I said, I have no plans today anymore because of the rain. I'm staying in. But I don't know what to do with my time. Scratch that. I forgot my sister was supposed to do my nails today. We're gonna do that because seriously, if it doesn't get done now, I don't think it ever will. I never got started today, and that's really messing me up.
You are always in your dwelling place. You are always beckoning, I stay.
So I think I'm gonna pack and go to my friend's house. Yeah, so she's not in town, but I was gonna stay in Marietta on Saturday, and I kind of just feel like going tonight because I'm not gonna be productive at home, and I kind of just want to be away from my room. I'm sick of my room. But everything else has been canceled, and I think I'm not gonna go to the event that is happening tonight. I don't know. Like, part of me feels like I should go, but these past few days were supposed to be days that I was out and about with people, and I was really excited for that, but then everything shifted, and now I just kind of want to stay quiet. I just want to move. Like, I want to stop being in one place. I have been dissatisfied with my walk with God recently. And I know that things are going to be changing, but I don't know. Maybe the Lord is telling me to just wait. Just wait. It's coming. But, like, I don't know. I just have this feeling that, like, I miss him. And it seems so silly because, like, oh, Rahquel, you have a Bible, you've got all these things, you have the resources. Having the resources is not the same thing as having him. I don't know if this makes any sense. But I kind of just want to be somewhere that I can yell. Or cry out in the open if I need to.
I can always find you right where you said you would be. You have opened the door and you welcome my entry. You are always in your dwelling place.
The enemy will have you out your desire and death if you let them. Really supposed to be a living sacrifice? Going to church on Sunday isn't enough. That's not good enough for God. I mean, I only smoke once a week. I only watch porn every now and again. I can put it down whenever. I'm not even addicted to it. It's not even that big of a vice in my life. That's why Jesus tells people, he says, if your eye causes you to sin, pluck it out. If your hand causes you to sin, cut it off. That's how serious Jesus was about sin. And yet we treat sin so casual. And we try to transpose our worship from one season to the next. We're changing the sound, but we're not changing the substance. We're saying, God, I love you, but we're not changing what we do.
You are never far away. I unpack my bags that I had for the road. I'll stay here at home.
I feel like there's a lot that I could try to say about the worship night. The start time was 7:30. I left around 11:40, and they definitely went past midnight. What was really cool to me is that they had a teaching. I didn't know that they were going to have a teaching because it's just called worship night. One of the things that really stood out to me from my life was really just kind of a call out, you know? Oftentimes we can ask God for a greater knowledge of Him. Really, I think we can sometimes ask God for a certain anointing, for a certain gifting, for our calling, for our assignments, and to thrive in public spaces and stuff like that when we haven't put the work in private and we're living sort of a double life. In that sense, I mean, we're still saying yes to sin. I'm reminded now of something that He led me to pray. And it goes along with this whole thing of like, God, if I'm saying yes to you, if I'm saying I want to go deeper with you, if I'm saying that I want to really live my life for you, I have to say no to some things, and I have to pay the price. I have to count the cost of what does that really mean? And something that I prayed was that God would restore my seriousness in my walk with Him, that God would restore my seriousness for my relationship with Him. I have become lax. I became very lax. It's a slow moving backward, but it's still moving backward no matter how slow it looks, no matter how much the enemy tries to get in your head and say, oh, just have grace for yourself. We are not given grace so that we sin more. We are given grace so that we may approach the throne of God and be redeemed. We are not given grace so that we continue on in sin. And I have to be honest, I was saying yes to some sin. That was hurting my relationship with God. And at this point, I'm like, okay, no more. I can't do it anymore. Because I want to live for Him. And I can't say that and not agree to His terms. I can't say that I want to live for God and still try to walk as though I'm dead. I have to grow up. I have to grow the heck up. Also, my glasses, I think, have gotten lopsided, and I don't know how to fix it. Did I just fix it? I think I did. Yeah, it's fine now. Girl, they go in over there. For one thing, it was very loud at times, and I didn't appreciate that. But I can say that I think it's cool how unrestrained they are in their worship. I'm excited to walk in this new kind of freedom and to get back to a seriousness with God. For some time, I felt really dissatisfied with my relationship with Him, and I didn't know why. I didn't know what to do, and I was getting sick of it. I'm just getting to spend some time alone here with the Lord, and I'm grateful. But I need to go to sleep. It's like 1 a.m. Actually, it's probably past 1 a.m. Where's my phone? But it is 2 p.m. Lord, where's my brain? It's 2 a.m. So many things that I can be thinking about. This video is getting so long. I need to charge this also, so I really am gonna go. First of all, the vibe out here sucks and I should have sat inside, but I'm too nervous to talk to my camera. And they didn't make my order right. I got a pumpkin latte and I asked for it to be hot and they didn't make it hot. And the guy was like, oh, I'll remake it for you. And I was like, no, it's fine. And I should have just gotten it remade because I don't want to drink it cold. I'm wondering if I should just go in and say, yeah, actually, I want it remade. I mean, he might be upset, but he's still going to remake it for me. This is the least awkward I can get with public filming. This area is really cute, and it's comfortable for me because it feels like I'm being enveloped, and I'm not just out in the open. So, I went back and I got the hot pumpkin latte. And yes, it's coffee, which is not something I typically drink. And yes, it's pumpkin, which is also something I don't typically drink. I am a sweet potato pie girl, not a pumpkin pie girl. But I'm happy simply because I got it hot. And I don't even like coffee. And I don't even care if this tastes good to me. I'm happy. I also went to my favorite bakery because they do gluten-free and they have a lot of vegan options. I got from them a blueberry muffin, which was supposed to be my breakfast, but knowing me, I'm probably gonna just eat the sugary options instead. I got a chocolate chip cookie, which I really wasn't supposed to get, and I got cinnamon sugar donut holes. Girl, that coffee is actually picking me up. This latte is good. It's creamy, and it's just warming me. You know, I need to make this quick because I actually have my camera right next to the fountain. So obviously the cinnamon donut hole and the pumpkin latte are gonna be a great combo, right? When I tell you they make the best donuts, I'm so not playing with you. Whether you can eat gluten or not, best donuts ever. Good stinking morning. I feel like when things go wrong, you can be like, ugh, this is terrible. Or you can just laugh at it. So for me, I had a few laughs today. Oh. I don't know if it's the whole thing about coffee being addicting. It's bitter, you know? But I'm so happy with it. Like, it's making me happy. I don't understand. It's making me happy. I see my mentor watching this and she's like, you're becoming a coffee girl. And I'm like, no, this was not supposed to happen. Dude, okay. If you guys watched Open Season.
Yuck. Yuck. Ooh, it's terrible but wonderful at the same time. It's like freedom in a cup.
It's like, it's bad, but it's good. Aw, there's a doggy. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna enjoy my breakfast. It's so late to be eating breakfast, but this is where we are.
And then it went, bro, that was insane.
Say, why are they barking at me, Dad? Why are they barking at me?
No, that was one of the greatest plays I've ever watched.
Dad? They didn't even do nothing. They didn't even do nothing.